Okay, so join me as I welcome on stage Pablo Ruiz Múzquiz and Andy Gonzalez. Come on, guys, we can do better than this. Or you didn't have breakfast.
Okay, let me see if this works. Can I
Yes.
can I please uh, check if you can see you cannot see my screen, right? But you will see that in a minute, I guess. Let me just okay. Mirror. Okay, yeah, you can see that. Is it going with a bit of delay? Oh, that's a shame. There's a bit of delay, I think. Okay, while we'll figure this out. So I'm Pablo, and I came all the way from Spain to say, hello, Lagos! What a wonderful city, what a wonderful country. I love West Africa. Really, really excited to be here. It's an honor. Now, the plan that I had today was to do a hands-on demo, but for that, I really need my laptop to go like completely in sync with the display there. So, yeah, let me see. No, that's old news. Like that is not. So I need some help here. Otherwise, I'll have to revert to slides. I don't want slides. We're gonna say while we start. Let me see. Who here is a front-end developer? Raise your hands. Front-end developer. I need to know. Okay. Who here is a designer? Okay, roughly same number of hands. Who here is neither a front-end developer nor a designer? Okay, that's kind of equally distributed. Okay, so I think I'll start with like the core idea I want to share with you. You know, in open source, we haven't had the opportunity to enjoy professional-grade design and prototyping tools. Okay. You might be already thinking, oh, I know there are other tools out there that are not open source and are meant to design and prototype and real-time collaboration. So a while ago, we decided at Kaleidos, the company we founded in Spain, to build the best design and prototyping tool on earth, no pun intended, and that is Penpot. That is P-E-N-P-O-T. That's Penpot, which is something universal. So Penpot is an open source design and prototyping tool that allows both designers and developers working together in designing and prototyping using the power of CSS and SVG. Are you familiar with CSS? Yeah. Are you familiar with SVG, which is yeah. So the good thing about CSS and SVG is that if you use those open standards, okay. So I'm going to do something counterintuitive. I'm going to start with a demo, and then I'm going to explain what you just saw. So this is Penpot, and I think, yeah, this is the website. So you get the idea. This is a design and prototyping tool, okay? So I'm going to demo today, very quickly, the recently released Flex layout. Anyone here is familiar with Flexbox CSS? Yeah. So what if you could design visually using the power of Flexbox CSS? This is what I'm going to demo today. So I have this canvas here. So normally, when you design, you have this, okay, moving around objects. But if I select the board and I say Shift A, I activate flex layout. The moment you can see now there is some logic here. It's not working. I didn't do anything. 2 minutes. So I'll go back then to the slides part, so you can forget about the slides later. So why there was no open source design and prototyping tool? And I think probably it was because typically in open source we are developers, we're not designers. And that has been a reality for the past 25 years. But we wanted to change that and wanted to bring the glory of open source to design, but we also wanted to bring the coolness of design into open source. So a few years ago, we embarked ourselves in such a task to build something that would be the best possible offer that open source can give to design and development, and that is Penpot. So I was saying, you're familiar with CSS, you're familiar with SVG. That's cool. And the good thing about Penpot is that it is open standards, so there's no proprietary formats. There's nothing you have to learn that you are concerned about your bets. Should I learn this tool? Perhaps it's going to, drive me into a place where I'm not useful for other jobs. Not at all. Every single hour you invest on Penpot, it's going to be profitable because it's all about things that are standard in the industry. So even if you just learn Penpot for an hour, whether you're a designer or a front-end developer or a product manager, it pays off. We're not, dragging you to a very proprietary space where there is kind of doubt of the longer-term investment that you're making. And I think this is very important for people around the world. What are the things I wanted to share? Yeah. The whole backlog, the whole project is public, so I will share a link later. So you can actually see not only what we are building, but what is being built right now. We are so transparent on the features we're building that you can predict what is going to be the surprise by the end of the talk or next week with an exclusive feature that we are announcing. We are extremely transparent, so there are spoilers every single day. So that's great. I think I would like to highlight one aspect of Penpot that is unique, which is that you can go to design.penpot.app and just create an account. That would be the public cloud, that's the SaaS. But you can self-host your own Penpot server. You can even the demo I'm about to do today, I'm using a local, in my laptop, Penpot instance. I don't need any internet connection. I just can enjoy Penpot myself, or in my local network, in my company, or with my friends, my team. We can set up our own Penpot infrastructure. So that's unique, that you don't find that anywhere else. For the wrong reasons, of course. Okay, we have news. Let's see. Okay, we're switching. So the good part is that now it's just about the demo. There's no more blah blah from me. Okay. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Project. Okay, this is Linux. Display. Displays. Mirror. This would be. Do you want me to do a quick? Oh, it's working. Okay. Okay. So, do you see this relatively smooth? Okay. By the way, that's me. Well, not me. I love archery. Anyone here loves archery? You got the best archery in Africa. You know that, right? It's amazing. It's something global. Okay, so I'm going back to the demo. So I said I had activated the board, and you see here I now have the flex layout options. So the moment I do that, if I try to inject the frog, you see, it reacts exactly as you would expect from CSS. And I have, just with the arrow keys, I can change this. I can say, okay, I want this board to react to content. So I can set this, so it fits the content. So if I, again, move the, like, let's say this thing, you see? It reacts automatically. Okay, so that was basic. Okay, this button, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, not again. Okay. Well, use your imagination, right? This is amazing. This is amazing. You should see this. Why? I mean, it starts working, and then it's like a few seconds, and it's gone. Is it? Okay. It's not. I can do super quick demos. Okay. So, absolute. Yeah. I'll do this. Z index. Yes. So, Z index. This is already have the layout here, and I'm going to use the gap. So I'm going to say, yeah, let's put some more gap. I'm now looking at that, right? Like, is it working? So this is automatic. This is Flex Layout CSS properties. But what if I say, okay, I want minus 50, okay? And here, in the layer panel, you see there's a particular order, and I don't want the order of the layers to show up in how they are overlaid. One thing I can do is I can say, okay, this is an element, and I can set up the Z index to 2, okay? Pops up. I can go to this one and say, okay, this is Z index 1. So I'm using existing CSS. No way. Please give me a round of applause because this is. Okay, you keep applauding. It did some magic there. Okay, so anyone here knows Z index, right? The way the axis works. So if you know about CSS, even if you're not a designer, you can design super easily here. Okay. Next one is absolute. So this is a simple model, perhaps. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip to the last bit of the demo. And I'm going to break things. I'm going to go super fast. Okay, right, there is. This one, okay. Quick, this reacts, you see? Oh, no. Too slow, I'm too slow. I should be as fast as you are here in Lagos, right? This city is fast, moves fast, thinks fast. I mean, I'm not, that's the issue, I think. I'm not in sync. Here, okay, you have this. You click on this. You can, of course, do stuff. Is it that I'm interfering somehow with some whatever? Okay, I think up to this point, what I would suggest is that if you are into design, or if you're into front-end development, and you want to have complete freedom for you as an individual or in a team to both design and prototype and code with a tool that respects your ownership, the ownership of your work, whether you want it on SaaS or self-host, you should try Penpot. We're now 400K users and growing. We exited beta back in January. Yeah. I think we're giving up, but if you have any... Okay. We're going to do one last attempt. But I'm super cool, eh? I don't know if you can tell, I'm super cool. You can then reach me out and have the hands-on demo like in person. Yeah, next to that. That's the HDMI? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know it's not a laptop issue because you get some signal, okay, like that. And then it goes away, so. All right? So far, I think we have a world record. We have 7 seconds. No, I'm not going to say anything. Okay. So So here again, you can do this. Of course, you can say, let's see how this look like with an iPad preset. Then I'll probably just want to, and you see how this automatically adjusts. This is because we're using Flex. You don't need to redesign. I can just select this and change it with an arrow key, and you get instant redesign. All the boring part of redesigning goes away with Penpot. And finally, I want to show you a super cool feature, again, exclusive, thanks to using open standard, which is I think there are some proprietary vendors boycotting this. I think that's the issue. I see some people from Silicon Valley down there. That's that. Well, this is the end. The moment we get back the flashy demo, I'll show the wrap option. Anyone here knowledgeable on CSS, it's coming back, will really appreciate the wrap option. And then that will be it. So just waiting for this. Okay, so I'll end with this. This is a grid. No, it was asking too much. There's the rhythm there, right? There's a bit. I think we can sing along there. Okay, let's see if there is, careful with the epilepsy. Here, this, I'm doing some stuff behind the scenes, so you can just, this. Okay, I selected Flex Layout. I said I want a direction, a row direction. I added gap 20 pixels, and then I can click on this. You cannot see that, but there is the wrap option. The moment I click on the wrap option, you get the wrap. So you get the powerful wrap option coming from Flex. You have one dimension, multi-lines. And the good thing about this is that you get the code for this, okay? So everything you saw is there. Actually, this is going to be risky, but this is, I'm going to actually, do this. And this is the last part of the demo before I ask for a video. So let me just very quickly do this. So I'll do this. This. I copy the code. Okay. So I copy the code. You didn't see that because I didn't collapse. Okay. Copy the code. Can you see that? No, it's lost. Well, anyway, the cool thing, you all recognize how cool is that everything I just designed and changed was automatically being converted into valid CSS code. So developers don't need to figure out how a designer came about something, right? They just copy and paste, and it instant pixel perfect representation, because it was already the code, the specs from CSS that were being used as constraints for the design. We use same capacities, same constraints, same vocabulary between designers and developers. So this is really bridging the gap between designers and developers. And this is so cool. And you can see this plus the code. No, you cannot see that. So to finalize this, I'm going to ask the technical team over there to put on a video that shows, if you were excited about Flex layouts, and you were, right? You were, I could see that in an open source design and prototyping tool. So please, could we have the 30-second final video from there? Well, thank you, Lagos. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, Oscar. You are great. Thank you. Bye-bye.